the pitch aren't so lucky, and they have been racing for the concourses, or if they're Newcastle fans, some of them just taking their tops off as they do. A fifth win of the season for Fulham in the league, as many as they managed in the entirety of the last season. They were in the top flight. Here's the Fulham boss, Marco Silva, who spoke after the 3-2 win at Leeds to Stephen Wyatt.
Yeah, great win for us. And we well deserved from our players. I think we were the best team on the pitch. We know how it's tough to play at Ellen Road. Even more because they were doing everything to get 3 points again after the last few results. For all the teams, it's really tough to play. It doesn't matter the position you are at the table. If you are top teams in this league or not, everyone that comes here is really tough. Good example, last week with Arsenal here at Ellen Road. Some weeks before with Chelsea, what they did, the chances they have created, the problems they can put for all the teams at this level when they play here. And as you expected, the game coming the way we planned, the way we prepare players as well. A lot of pressure in our first build-up, obligate us in some moments to go a little bit more direct for Mitro, and they are really strong after in the first and the second ball how they prepare. But we did it well as well. We knew when the game after goes for our offensive half, with our quality, with our setup, with our philosophy, we'll create chances, and we did it in some moments of the game that we control well the game on the ball as well. Starting losing the game at this stadium and come back like we did is unbelievable work from our players. They deserve all the credits. They stuck to the plan. They did what we asked them. Congratulations to them, and for our fans, long journey for them, and they go happy. They go home really happy.
They certainly will do. The Fulham fans absolutely loving this, I'm sure. Not too long till they break for the World Cup, and they are 7th as things stand in the Premier League. Thomas Frank, though, the Brentford manager, reflecting on a very bad day at the office for his side this afternoon. Thrashed 4-0 at Aston Villa. Here's Thomas Frank speaking after that game with Pierre Meulenstein.
Mainly because we conceded 3 goals in 14 minutes. So when we have a team that obviously has been struggling, playing at home, then there's no reason to give them that extra energy or boost from an early goal. Of course, it was not part of the plan. It happens. So I think a well-played set piece from them, where we of course need to do better. So for me, the 2 set piece goals are the most disappointing bit. You can always find a few bits on their second goal, but that's all a credit to Villa for that goal. So 3-0 down after that, game over.
You said in your pre-match interview you're expecting them to come out with energy. Did it take Brentford a little bit by surprise with how good they were in those opening 15 minutes?
No. It's very simple. We've been in this business for a long time. Goals change momentum of the game. So 1-0, let's go through the roof, and then they give them more minutes. So it's very simple. So no.
What did you want to see change at half-time? You made a couple of changes as well.
Yeah, I said to the boys that we need to play every minute of the second half like it was 0-0 or 1-0 to us. So I wanted to see belief. I wanted to see we were running for it, and I think actually we did. So and then of course we can't have a relatively early goal against us on a counter where we are not winning some 50-50 duels on the side, and then it was a chance.
BBC Radio London.
London is the best city in the world. It's my London, and it's your London. And London deserves the best daily wake-up call to bring you news, entertainment, sport, and the stories which matter to all of us.
Good morning. I mean, this is damn London.
Across the 32 boroughs and every corner and community of this amazing city. Join me, Salma El-Wadani, Monday to Thursday, and with Riz Latif on Fridays for breakfast, 7 till 10. From Monday, 31st of October, London, we've got you covered.
BBC Radio London.
BBC Radio London.
The home of London football.
Cascading down in North London, and the Tottenham players seem to have been sent out early for the second half after conceding twice in the first half against Newcastle. Lloris has had to come a long way. He got a thigh on it, but then Wilson's going to shoot for goal. He's chipped the defender on the line, and Newcastle lead here at Tottenham. Lloris had to come outside his box. He challenged Wilson for it, came off the goalkeeper's thigh. celebrations of Tottenham. They're 2-0 down for the second time in the space of 4 days. Spurs, Tottenham 0, Newcastle 2. And that is how it stands going into the second half. We're just underway in the second period here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, with the rain continuing to pour down and the lightning going off, creating quite an effect over this magnificent stadium. Still, the bottom tier is relatively empty because of the way this rain is pouring down, but not so much at the Newcastle end of the ground, where many of the fans have decided to take their shirts off and wave them round their heads and stand with their